Hello everyone, once again, welcome to our 17th Excel tutorial. As you can see on your screen, this is what we did under financial function. I'll leave a link here where you can just go there and then take a recap of all what we did here solving this question, then you come and join us. Today's segment, we'll be looking at using the if statement or using the if function. Now, when I talk about if function, what is an if function? So if is a function in Excel which is used to return one value if a condition you specify evaluates to true and another value if it evaluates to false. Use if to construct a conditional text on values and formulas. If logical text, value if true, value if false. Logical text is another value or an expression that can be evaluated to true or false. For example, A10 is equal to 100 is a logical expression. If the value in cell A10 is equal to 100, the expression evaluates to true. Otherwise, the expression evaluates to false. These arguments can be used in any comparison calculation operators, more or less can be used in any comparison operators. Now, I want to about if, for instance. If is a conditional statement, is used to compare a value, whether a value you evaluate to true or another value is evaluated to false. For instance, let me switch to Excel and explain this formula for you to understand. So welcome back. As we are in Excel now, let me just move to cell A1 and type something like 100. Okay, so here we have in cell A1 we have 100. So I'm going to use the if statement to ask Excel a question that the value in cell A1, is it equal to kind of like 100? Okay, if it is equal to 100, is it true or false? So what the explanation being given in the slide simply means that if the value in cell A1 is equal to kind of like is equal to 100, the argument evaluates to what? To true. If it's not, the argument evaluates to false. Let's look at how this has been done. So in cell B1, I'll enter a formula, so it's going to be equal to if cell A1 is equal to 100, comma, then I'll bring my quotes, is it true, quotes, comma, quotes again, or is it false, quotes, and I'll close the bracket. Okay, so the moment I press enter, it evaluates to true. So for instance, when I come to cell A1 and change the value here to 150, because in the argument is it to value to false, because in the argument I said if cell A1 is equal to 100, is it true or is false? But because indeed the value in cell A1 is not equal to 100, is above 100, so the argument evaluates to what? To true. I shall get it. Now someone may ask, so therefore what about if I bring false first before true? Is it going to work? Let's try this. So in cell B1, I'll just type equal to if, okay, to bracket A1 is equal to, okay, 100. Is it false? Comma, or true. Okay. You close your bracket, then you press enter, it will evaluate to true. I shall get in it. So that is what the if function is all about, or that is what the explanation, the formula is being is explaining. So let's assume that the value in cell A1 is not equal to 100. Let's say it's equal to, let's say, 980. Okay, the argument return false. Okay, so for instance, in cell A1, I said in cell A1, is it equal to 100? Is it true? Is it false or true? When I press enter like this, instead of this change it to false, it will not, because because I brought false before true. Are you getting? So the arguments have to be true or false, not false or true. Are you getting it? So previously, as we change it to, let's say, 150 and press enter, the argument is supposed to change, but it's not changing because I brought false or true. So in normal circumstances, if I want to save myself, I need to come to the formula argument and type true and change the true to false. So all the time is true or false. Okay, so when I press enter, it's return false. So when I come here and type 80, it still return false. When I type, let's say, 100, it's return true. Actually, I getting it. So that's how the if statement is all about. We'll be looking at a couple of examples of if. Stay tuned and see you in the next video. Bye bye.